Oh my goodness. Well, it took us a while, but we got the layout done for the pergola. This ground is very deceiving because it's going downhill quite a bit.
It don't look like it, but it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and we started off with a level that was really messed up.
Where is it?
I think
throw that thing a
I think
long
we
ways
threw it
away.
out in the woods somewhere.
Where is it? Did you throw it in the woods already?
I should have. But anyway, we got our little inexpensive one that was sent to us a while back off of Amazon. It's a Sigmund laser level, and it worked really great. So we got that done finally. And Indy said he is exhausted. Did you work hard, Indy?
This is it.
Huh? Oh, I was talking about your transit.
Oh yeah, I'll throw that away too.
You need to throw it away.
Yeah.
It's a piece of
Well,
junk.
That thing's got to be 30 years old.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is the bubble that you level it with, both ends of the bubble went out of sight.
Yeah.
So some water, something's leaked out or something.
Seems like somebody would have figured that out right at the very beginning instead of wasting an hour.
I did. I wasted an hour.
Seems like your wife asked you about 10 times if it was level because everything kept coming out crooked. And I'm like, what is going on?
Beep, beep.
All right. Can we go get something to eat now?
Yeah.
Okay. Lance had a fit and threw this level away yesterday. Now he's back at it. Figured out a good use for it.
It's my spade.
We gotta get this just a little bit further over to get it squared up. So this is what you do with junk tools that irritate you.
Right.
Just beat them to death.
Beat him to death.
Make sure I don't make you mad.
Yeah, don't make me now. I may have to go get the cutters. There's a root right there.
Oh yeah.
I just have to see what it does.
Well, this is sure a lot easier than digging it by hand though. My goodness, with all these roots and rocks. Makes it tough.
And that's going to go like that right there.
Yep. So our corner is going to be squared up with the outside edge.
Yep.
Looks good.
I like it.
All right, on to the next one.
Yep.
Okay, so far we got 3 corners done, ready to go. And across the back, this is going to look a little strange, but we're putting 2 more posts in the middle. And the reason we're doing that is it's not for structural, it's
Hang the hammocks.
we're going to hang hammocks from it.
Yeah.
So it'll go from each corner to the center.
Wait a minute. Let me get my blueprint.
Your plans?
My plans. And if anybody needs a copy, let me know and I'll send you this cardboard. Does the post office have a deal big enough for this?
I don't know.
Okay, so what we need to do, I've got 7 down, but we're going to go 6 feet from the outside edge of that post to the center of here, and then 2 foot over. We'll put a 6 foot from that side.
So there'll be 2 feet in between
There'll be
the
2
centers.
feet between them.
Okay,
Yeah,
that should work.
that'll work.
Well, he's pouring cement. We didn't get quite enough cement, so I went and got him some buckets of rocks. So I sound a little out of breath, that's why.
What about me?
What are you doing?
Not a whole lot. Mitch is equipment.
We didn't bother getting the cement mixer because it's not really that much. And you want it old school.
This is old school. I still had my old hoe.
Putting a bolt in the top of each one. Getting it lined up with our bracket. This will be to hold the post up. And as you can see, it's elevated, so the wood's not actually touching the cement. Need a bigger shovel?
No, I can't handle a big one.
Like my little kid shovel.
The big one will throw it outside the hole.
I guess.
Trying to not waste no concrete.
Well, that's true. Doing a little dry stacked retaining wall around this because it's a lot higher on one end than the other. Probably going to have to get some more rocks to finish it up. And Lance is starting to put up the brackets that hold the posts. So are those 6x6s, 6x6s, or 8x8s?
What do I make them?
Look like 6, yeah.
6 and 8, they're strong too.
Yeah. But they're the real 6, not fake 6. Because we cut them on our mill.
Yep.
So he's doing a 2-pitch roof. So the front is how long?
9'10" tall.
Okay.
And the back's 8'2".
Okay. And he's putting a 2-pitch on the on the tops of them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And the main reason we did them that length, there was no magic number. That was just the longest that we could get out of our wood that we had available.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're putting 2 ceiling fans in there, so we wanted the ceiling to be tall enough to not hit the ceiling fans.
Well, Cinda's been laying the rock around our perimeter here so that our dirt don't wash out. She's doing a good job.
Dry stacking it.
Huh?
I said just dry stacking it, but we wanted it to look rustic, so
Yeah. I like how you're setting that out like that. That one.
Huh?
Yeah, that won't fall that way.
Yeah.
Stacking it like that.
Oh.
So we need more rocks.
It'll look better when I get it all swept off.
Yeah. But it's looking good.
Start running out of rocks though.
Yeah, we still got some rocks for the whole backside, and that's about all we have left right there. So
And it's going to take a bunch on the back because it's really steep.
that means we got to go four-wheeling again out in the woods. Darn, we got to go wheeling again out in the woods.
Oh no, wouldn't that be awful?
All right, she's coming along though.
Well, we're back up here at the cabin today. We're working on a pergola. We're going to put a pergola just to the side here. Doesn't look like much yet, but we're going to have hammocks. And if kids want to come, we can put a tent out there for them so their parents can have the cabin to themselves. But Lance has got started already.
I'm cutting out my notches for the beam, and if you just go, it falls off.
Boy, if you do that on all of them, we'll be done in no time.
But that's where we're going to put the beam. I'm cut 3 inches out of this, and I'm going to cut 1 inch out of the beam and set it in here. Be nice and strong.
And if y'all are interested in renting the cabin, we have it listed on Airbnb and Vrbo. And it's a nice place to come. We got 17 acres here with trails, and the lake is like 4 miles down the road. Lots of stuff to do here. Anyway, look in the comments and also in the video description. We'll have a link to our cabin.
Okay, so I'm going to cut this beam 8'2", and then take your tri-square and just set it there on the line, and you go to a 2-pitch common on your tri-square. And that's what I got here. So we'll cut that off, and then I'm going to come up 3 inches here. Let's just go ahead and mark it. 3 inches here and 10 inches down. Let's go to there. And that'll make your beam just a hair down here, but that won't hurt nothing. 10 inches there. And we go 3 inches. And this piece is going to come out. So that cuts out all the way through, and your beam sets down on that. It's going to look like this when it's done. Similar. All right. Then just flip it over. You don't have to cut this. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, but you don't have to. We'll finish that with the Sawzall.
That's a big beam, sir.
You gotta be careful your blade don't go off, though. It wants to go off. If you can get both blades started in that notch, it holds it and it'll be nice and smooth.
And you could do that with a handsaw too, right?
You could. Look at the sap in that wood.
Oh my goodness.
That's why that log's so heavy.
Yeah.
When I picked this one up, it's over a foot shorter than this, and it's almost a half again as heavy as that one.
You don't have to worry about that one rotting, will you?
No.
That sap keeps it.
It's sappy.
Yeah. Save that one, man. That's some good fire starting wood right there.
Man. Yeah, smell that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
All right. All right, now let's cut our, I've already got this one marked here. So let's go like this. 3 inches. I guess I don't need that. Just do this right here. If you hold your deal good and straight, you can do it like that.
They're pretty tricky.
I guess. A lot of people look at this and go, duh.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know how to do it, so
Well, that's true.
it gives them a,
And there you go.
helps some
So
people,
that's going to come out.
helps people learn how to do stuff.
Come across here like this. And we'll go ahead and cut that piece.
You were smoking, dude. Look at this. There's literally smoke coming off of that.
My goodness.
That was crazy.
Good and smooth though.
Oh no, one thing to remember too, if you guys build one of these, if you're using store-bought wood, just change your measurements a little bit because they won't be a true 6 inches like
Yeah.
these are. But it's not hard to figure out.
I may go get my little chainsaw.
You think?
I don't know. Well, this is more precise, so
Yeah.
I'll just stick with this. We're not in
It's
that
not
big a
going to
hurry.
take too long anyway.
No. All right.
We have two posts in the back, and if you're building one yourself, and you wouldn't necessarily have to do that, maybe just one in the middle would work. The reason we did that is we have a hammock and we're going to run it diagonally on both sides. We have 2 hammocks, and if we just put one post in the middle to hook the hammocks to, then they would have hit together. So hopefully we've got the right length and everything. We bought the hammocks ahead of time, so we'll see. Hopefully we measured everything.
What do you think, Andy? What do you think, Andy? Look good?
He's the building inspector. Okay, so we got 4 back posts that are short. How much did you say they were?
8'2".
8'2".
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll just mark them all.
And they're going to be 10 feet apart.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've already cut that one.
So they're going to be 10 feet apart. So if you're doing a 2 pitch, there'll be 2 inches for every foot. So that makes 20 inches. So the back posts are 20 inches shorter than the front ones. Am I doing that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and this one's 9'6". No, 9'10". Well, I barely got it there.
Yeah.
I think that's why we went 9'10".
It was.
Yeah. Let me double check. It's easier to check.
Then have to cut new
Add them
ones.
back on. Yeah.
And he's had these drying for a little bit. He cut them what, a month or 2 ago?
Yeah.
But they're still, I mean, and they had been cut, the trees had been cut down for a while. But he went ahead and stained them because the stain we were using has to be above a certain temperature, and he stained them before it got cold. So now we just have to do the ends. Be sure and do all the, even if you're using treated wood, be sure and do all the cut ends. With the wood preservative, we use this Q8 log oil because it's rated to keep even treated wood from rotting on the ends. So make it last a lot longer. So while he's doing that, he doesn't need me anymore.
No.
And y'all don't want to see him do 6 of these things.
No.
So I'm going to go in and cook some breakfast or brunch. Is that okay with you?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Sounds good.
I'm going to do some cooking in my little cabin. I haven't got to do that in a while. We didn't eat breakfast this morning because we wanted to get an early start. We have guests coming to the cabin this weekend, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I just decided to cook breakfast up here so he could be working. But we haven't showed you the inside of the cabin for a while. This is what it looks like. It's got beautiful tall ceilings, giant beams. Got a nice antler chandelier. Futon, nice rustic futon. Pulls out to a full-size bed. A little fireplace. I don't have it going right now. This perfect cozy little place for two. And if you've got kids, you can put them on the futon. And during nice weather, we're also making the pergola so we can put a tent out there in case kids want to camp. But anyway, this is our little cabin. I don't get to enjoy it as much as I'd like. This has been staying pretty busy. But it has a full kitchen, so I'm going to get busy and use it and make Lance some breakfast. This is the other thing. Some of you who saw it being built know it, but we've got a beautiful antique tub from 1910. Picture window. Looks out into the woods. And it has a cathedral ceiling as well with the exposed beams. We're pretty proud of it. Yeah, got the bacon cooking. Got some onions chopped up. I'm gonna use some of my dried jalapenos from the garden this year. And I cooked potatoes last night. We're gonna have those fried in the skillet. And cut them up. And some eggs. There's nothing like coming into a cabin with the smell of bacon, fried potatoes, and eggs on the stove. I miss getting the cook out here. Got some coffee getting ready too.
Well, my lovely wife made me brunch. Kind of breakfast and lunch up here at the cabin.
Because you've been working so hard.
Look at that. Eggs. Got all the posts. Put the treated on it, and they're getting ready. We're getting ready to stand those up, so we'll show you that here in just a bit. Right. I wasn't lying down sleeping. All right, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
That looks like a working man's breakfast.
I know it. I'm not sure which one to start on first.
All of the above. Coffee's always a good start.
Yeah, thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
This one is really heavy. Nope. I'm good. All right.
posts up. Say, Daddy got all the posts up already. Okay, we found out we're not perfect yet. We put one of the posts up backwards. Neither one of us noticed it. We was too busy looking down here. Anyway, so now we got to turn it around. At least it's cut on the proper side. That's good. Okay, we got it turned around right. Next time we do something like that, y'all tell us.
Yeah, you guys tell us next time. Nobody even helped.
No.